Famous people are regular people too, but famous people are just as prone to embarrassing circumstances as the rest. The most notable distinction? More of theirs are caught on video than anyone else's. These celebrities made mistakes in front of the world, whether they were presenting an award, performing on stage, or making questionable comments on social media. Some have bounced back quickly, while others still feel the effects of past errors. Certainly, we have been amused by some quite unexpected fashions. Keep watching to see the list of celebrities embarrassing themselves. Those locker room talks between Billy Bush and Donald Trump. Even if what famous people say in private stays private, it could still come back to haunt them. For example, Donald Trump and correspondent Billy Bush were caught chatting on tape before an Access Hollywood episode was filmed in 2005. Trump made several profane comments on camera, and Bush even wanted him a little. Jump forward in time to late 2016 and the tail end of Trump's presidential campaign. It was reported that an NBC employee leaked the video, which ultimately led to Bush's dismissal. Page 6 reports that the network's ultimate purpose was to destroy Trump's chances of becoming president, and that this may or may not have been part of the plan. Although both men were widely criticized in the wake of ensuing scandal, dubbed Pussygate, only Bush was impeached. Hilary Duff gives a demonstration on approaching other cultures. This much-needed issue has now entered the public because of the popularity of Coachella attire and the proliferation of online photo and video sharing. For a long time, individuals in power have been able to steal the culture of the oppressed by dressing up in costume and avoiding backlash. But on the other hand, those times are long gone. Appropriation occurs in both subtle and blatant forms. The latter was the case for former Disney star Hilary Duff and her boyfriend, fitness trainer Jason Walsh, who dressed as Native Americans and pilgrims for Halloween 2016. Duff apologized on social media as any self-respecting millennial would. Hopefully, the singer-actress has truly learned from her error. When Lena Dunham makes a dumb statement. Some well-known figures have mastered the art of saying the wrong thing at the wrong time. Is there a famous person who never appears to grow up? Lena Dunham, the show's creator and star. Dunham often takes responsibility for her provocative and embarrassing comments. However, there are instances when she must apologize. For instance, in 2014, Dunham remarked that although she hadn't had an abortion she wished she had, which she later labeled a nasty joke from a delusional girl persona. Again in 2019, after an uncomfortable interview with Amy Schumer, Dunham apologized for her racially insensitive remarks about NFL player Odell Beckham Jr. via social media. The Olympic swimmer Ryan Lochte. The athletes are the center of attention at the Olympics. A number of American swimmers received prominent media coverage during the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio, more specifically the favored Ryan Lochte. On August 14, 2016, Lochte and his teammates claimed they were robbed at gunpoint. However, rumors started to fly and the men involved started to walk back their statements. As the real story emerged, the media frenzy and subsequent narrative shifts became known as Lochtegate. Professional swimmer Ryan Lochte was banned from the sport for 10 months after he was charged with making a fake report of a robbery. John Travolta, which he calls Adele Dazeem. Embarrassing moments are bound to happen during the Academy Awards in 2014. Idina Menzel performed Let It Go, the Best Original Song nominee from Frozen, with actor John Travolta serving as her introduction. Unfortunately, however, he pronounced her name incorrectly the entire time. It sounded like Adele Dazeem, or something similar. Although it was unpleasant for everyone involved, the situation worked out well. The two stars were paired to present an award at the 2015 Academy Awards, perhaps in an effort to cash in on the subsequent attention. In addition, Menzel has forgiven Travolta and no longer holds him responsible for what occurred. She even claims that it aided in spreading her fame. The handsy Robin Thicke. Sometimes a famous person may do something that will have a domino effect of embarrassment. It all appeared to kick off for Robin Thicke with Blurred Lines, one of the year's most popular tunes. Both the song and the accompanying music video were met with swift backlash for their sexism and perceived promotion of rape culture, but they nevertheless managed to top the charts. Perhaps Thicke let his newfound fame and fortune go to his head, but the years that followed were filled with upheaval for the singer. When posing for a shot with fans, he was once caught with his hand on one of their privates to win back his estranged wife, actress Paula Patton, who had been by his side for a while. He released an album titled Paula in 2014. It was a failure. Julianne Hough in blackface. Many celebrities, including those with good intentions, have been called out for making insensitive comments or posts around Halloween. However, even while cultural appropriation is usually to blame, Julianne Hough's decision to dress up as Suzanne, aka Crazy Eyes from Orange is the New Black in blackface, was even more offensive. Hough painted her face so that she would look like Uzo Aduba's persona, who she dressed up as with a group. The actress said she was a big fan of the show after being called out and apologized. Despite widespread criticism, some including Aduba and co-star Laverne Cox defended her, saying they realized her ignorance wasn't intentional. Instagram posts by James Franco. Aside from one of his critically praised roles, actor James Franco made headlines in 2014 for a different reason. The 17-year-old Scottish fan, whose name is Lucy, posed with the actor for an Instagram post. In little time at all, Franco was asking the girl out on a date. Following Lucy's online publication of her private communications and texts with Franco, the actor appeared to make an effort to downplay their meeting. Although he initially denied it, he eventually acknowledged it, calling the circumstance tricky. Franco was promoting his latest picture, Palo Alto, at the time in which he plays a soccer coach who begins a romance with a teenage girl. Do like, share, and subscribe, and tell us what you think of these dumb celebrity moments in the comments below.